Rain tomorrow, high of 96, 93 on Friday with scattered clouds, and 91 on Saturday with a few scattered clouds as well. And their lows will be in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Again, outside, you can kind of see the sun trying to peek through the amount of clouds that there are out there. Just remember to bring your umbrella just in case. But let's go ahead and head over to Deborah and Chris with our in-studio guests.
All right, it's time to get pumped up. We got the K-Rail in the house. It is Wellness Wednesday, so we've got Kevin here and Nicole.
Hello.
To give us an update. How you doing, Nicole?
Pretty good.
I
Feeling
see
really
that
good.
we lost Rob, but
Yes.
at least you're still hanging in there, right?
He dropped off.
Right, exactly.
He's actually probably doing a little better than I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you look like you're doing well. I know.
Yeah.
How's the training coming?
It's going really well. I was on a 10-day vacation, and
What is with these people on vacation?
Yeah,
How
you know,
can
you
look-
really,
how can
you
do
really
your
gotta pick
job?
your clients, Kevin.
It's already premeditated before they start working with me. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
But I always got my text messaging going.
So how did your
And he
vacation
did.
go?
It went really well. I probably could have kept up on my exercising a little better. The diet stayed good, but the exercising not so much. And Kevin
you
texts
go?
me every day. I went back home to Michigan to visit my family.
Okay.
So
And I made sure before we, our last session we had before she left, I devised a nice little workout for her with resistance tubing and body weight and all these different things. I set up some protocols and diameters for her to follow, parameters I should say, and tried to facilitate an easy way for her to work out and everything. But you know how it goes when you go back home to visit people. Everybody wants your attention, your time, and everybody becomes selfish. Like, come on, Nicole, I haven't seen you forever. Let's go out for a drink, and let's go here, let's go there, whatever. So you really got to stay mentally focused and disciplined and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I've got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and exercise or whatever. And I'm not criticizing anything. I'm just saying it's like, you know, for anybody watching out there at home, when you do go home to visit your family and friends, you feel that guilt, if you will. People like to throw the guilt trip on you all the time, but you never have to worry about the guilt. Always exercise first.
He makes you get up at 5 o'clock?
no. I think the
I like the
earliest
way you
I've been
lean
up
in.
is
Now I know
7.
why Rob's not here.
Yes.
7. Okay, so good. So what kind of stuff you got Nicole and Rob doing there? Now, the last time we were here, you were here. We had some footage. You weren't here, but we saw some footage of the two of you training together, and we talked about working together as a couple. And Deborah had something insightful to say. I don't remember what it was. You remember what it was?
No.
No, but you did. You were saying
I think it was something about
how is
how's
that
the
going?
couple doing or
Exactly.
something
How
like
does that work? It's like if one's making more advancements
Right.
than the other one. How is that going? You guys both feeling like you're pretty much on the same.
Yeah, I actually think it's sometimes a little easier to work out with somebody, whether it be your spouse or a friend or something, because you have that encouragement. I mean, we always have Kevin who's saying, 3 more, 2 more, that kind of stuff, but you have that encouragement when you get home. Rob's always like, really good workout today, that kind of stuff. So it's really nice to have somebody to do it with.
Yeah. And Kevin, how was it for you working with a couple as opposed to just having one person to deal with?
It's great. Rob and Nicole definitely help support each other when we're working out, and it bleeds into the home life as well. All the time I hear them talk and everything, and they're both really starting to focus in on nutrition now, and the combination of the connection between nutrition and fitness and losing weight in the whole 9 yards, which I'm thrilled about. When she was out of town, Rob and I were hanging out a couple times and went over to Whole Foods and checked out a couple of their seminars, which they have every week. And they're getting into like raw foods now and just cleaning up their diets, making better smoothies, getting more into balance, balancing their meals and so on and so forth. That's an exercise I really like right there. I call those T-twists. Rob, as you can see, is challenged with them.
Yeah, that's the one I don't like.
And I actually really like it. I like working with both of them. And there I have him doing some working on the incline trainer. He's actually running there. And when we first started, he could barely walk on that thing. And as you can see, in a short amount of time, he's able to run. And that's definitely in the program designed for tonight for the both of them. I'm going to have them both on the incline trainers there. And it's really cool to see the camaraderie between the two of them. And they're always texting each other saying, oh, I'm sore and whatever, back and forth and all this stuff. So I see it starting to sink in now. And I'm already seeing differences in their shape, their body styles. We're doing another weigh-in this Saturday. And I'm excited for both of them because they're just like really getting fired up. And Rob is just like, I'm like, all right, take a rest. Like, no, let's go. And he's always like,
Well, if he's pushing you, we know he's pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
So you got to weigh in this. How long has it been? When
this
did
will
you
be our
start?
3rd week, I think. The end
yeah.
of the
Okay.
3rd week.
So this week will be a good indicator of how
Litmus
things
test,
are
yeah.
going.
And they've made so many improvements in a short amount of time. It's amazing. And like the scale weight hasn't. The first week I think we weighed in, and they didn't really have much of a scale weight change. But it's all part of. I think they were kind of like redistributing and gaining muscle and stuff. Because Rob was even saying, I'm starting to feel I can actually feel a rib for the first time ever. He said he's starting to develop an abdominal muscle here, and he's developing V's in his legs, and he was really excited just the other night. And I think that's something that's going to start to really fire them up, I think, and get them even more motivated. Like I said before, when you start seeing those changes, you start feeling the belt loop go down, people are telling you your face looks thinner, which these comments have all been starting to pop up. Those are just motivators. Just keep you saying wanting more and becoming a glutton like myself. And I love it.
Like he said, I think the first 2 weeks were probably the hardest, just because your body's getting used to everything, and you're not really feeling it yet. You're feeling more of the pain than the success so far.
Yeah.
And then, once you start noticing a difference and feeling better, it just motivates you even more.
Yeah, it's the initiation stage. It usually lasts about 4 weeks or so, and they're ready to I just keep stepping up every workout now. I keep turning up the volume more and more. So
I heard you in there yesterday. Turn the volume up on Libby.
that's right. You were down there in the gym.
Yeah, he was whipping old Libby into shape.
Oh, Libby. Is she
Good
going to
old
be here
Libby.
next week?
Yes, she is,
Okay.
and she was doing good too.
All right. Well, we got to get you to school, right?
Yes.
All right. Nicole's got to head to school. What are you studying?
Massage therapy.
Perfect.
So after
Perfect.
Kevin
Rub
kicks
your
our butts.
husband's sore muscles. That's a good girl.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, good.
All
Well,
right.
listen, we'll stay in touch and find out how
Yes.
things are going. See how the weigh-in goes this weekend, and look forward to seeing you at Silver Mountain.
All right. Thank you very
Kevin,
much.
good to see you, buddy.
You too, man.
Stay with us. When we come back, we've got Dr. E.J. Raven. Plus, we'll be talking to the folks from A Ride for the Cure after this break.